Hello, love. Ah. Welcome in. Hello, Lotus. How are you? Child. I know I early. Well, I rescheduled, but I had time. I had time. Did you forget today was your I'm good. Did you forget today was Tuesday? I was waiting on you. I was waiting on you, and then I was like, if she's not gonna show up, let me go ahead and do um fire signs. Well, well, well. Sleep was calling you. I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. I know that's right. It be calling. It be calling. It's calling me. Today, I ain't gonna even lie. I had one of my moments. The moon was mooting, and I was on it. This week is school, so I had to get out and go to the stores. Hello, Rim. How are you? I had to go out and get into the stores, and that wasn't the problem. The problem was the frustration. I was like frustrated with everybody, everything, everyone. Baby, it just wasn't locking with me today, okay? So I'm gonna get out again tomorrow and we're gonna try it again. It just wasn't locking for me today. I don't know why. Hello, welcome in, everybody. The Lionsgate portal, of course. Of course. I like to do the Lionsgate portal the morning of the Lionsgate portal. Because a lot of people don't know what the Lionsgate portal is. So, I'm going to do that. But I like to do it early in the morning. So, catch it like in the morning. Because a lot of people don't know what the Lionsgate portal is, okay? So, yeah, I like to do it early in the morning. I normally do the Lionsgate portal at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, a.m. I will be up and steady around that time because that's when I start my prayer, especially on great events like that for us. But, yeah, I'm going to start talking about that Friday. Because I think it's Saturday, right? The Lionsgate portal is Saturday. So I'm going to do it in the All Signs talk on Friday. Yes, it's Saturday. Okay, that's what I was thinking. So I'm going to do it in the All Signs talk on Friday. If you want me to text you a ritual, I can. I've been texting my local friends Lionsgate Portal Ritual. I got it off of Facebook. And this one I'm familiar with anyway because it's in my ritual book. So if you want me to text you the ritual, I can. I'm also going to put it up in the community board as well for you guys. Just to kind of get the things you need, take out what you want, add the rest, It's just a little guide. You don't have to do the ritual. Everybody does their rituals different, but it just kind of gives you an open view on what you can do for the Lionsgate portal. But yes, I was going to talk about that on Friday, so you are definitely one step ahead of me. Okay? Yeah, okay. So I will text it to you, Lotus, and I will put it up in the community tab as well. Okay? Hi, Miss Ellis, sir. I send you love and light. Thank you. Welcome in, y'all. Thank you guys for hitting the like button as you come in. It is well appreciated. Thank you guys for being here tonight. It's a late night, I know. I am dealing with back to school stuff, and I have to wrap my head around what was going on. Okay, what's going on. I had to wrap my head around it. I got teachers, meet the teacher meeting. I still got stores to catch. So y'all bear with me. We're going to have some late nights, okay? And the ones that can't find, I shout out to y'all. I understand, okay? And the ones that can, I appreciate you guys as well. The ones that catch me tomorrow later, please hype up the live, okay? Push the like button. The same thing as if you could be here. So, yes, this week, y'all, it's going to be weird. The schedule's going to be low, but we're going to roll with it. Next week, next week school starts, and we'll be back to our daytime schedule. That's all I can say, okay? We be on and popping next week. Kids be at school. Y'all gonna be sick of me. You be like, you can tell that bitch ain't got no kids at home. She stay on YouTube. Hey, Luke Brown, how are you? Y'all gonna be getting messages left and right. You hear me? I'm gonna have plenty of time. Plenty. Welcome in, y'all. Take what resonates. This is the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, y'all, okay? Taurus, y'all will be done tomorrow, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, y'all will be done tomorrow, I believe. Don't quote me on this. Look, I did time it tomorrow at 1, okay? But yeah, I'm just popping in. I was supposed to do y'all tomorrow. Fire signs at 12, but some say we'll just go ahead and do it because I didn't do my class tonight. So yeah, voila, here I am. So fire signs, how you doing? Welcome in. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in all as well. Anything you need to know about me is in the description tab on the page. Please like, love, and share. Welcome to the channel. My name is Empathic Healing, if you don't know. And if you are a subscriber, I appreciate. For all my old subscribers, y'all been the realest, okay? Now, take what resonates and drop the rest. If it don't resonate, don't force, don't push it. I can say him, them, they, or us. And feel free to switch the message if you need to. Comments are welcome. Just keep them cute, keep them nice so I won't get out of character. Personals are in the description tab, okay? You can email me at empathic1@yahoo.com. I also teach tarot. Now, I have afternoon classes available, okay? You can find that in the description tab as well, okay? So let's get into it because we know how to do it, okay? Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're going to start off with my birthday babies. Leos, my lions, okay? Let's get into it, Leo. Let's see, what does Leo need to know right now on this great Tuesday? Okay, you got the Two of Swords sideways. Ooh. Now, somebody could be sneaking up on you because, baby, that Eight of Pentacles snuck up on me. Yeah, somebody sneaking up on you, Leo. Okay, I don't know how you gonna take that. Or you could be sneaking up on somebody else. Y'all are cats. Now here's the thing: moon is sideways. Okay, it is a little sneaky scene. Why is the moon sideways? Okay. Now, there's a little hesitation here. Very hesitation. I think it's because they don't know. You don't know. Pisces, Cancer energy. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's a little sneaky. Leo, Lord, fix it. Okay. You are very questionable right now. With the Hierophant in reverse, you're questionable. Somebody could be trying to counter your moves, look at your moves. The Two of Swords sideways. They could see what you want them to see. Okay? And seeing is not always believing. And I think that's why you're questionable. Okay? So somebody could be trying to sneak. I know it's your birthday season. What you got going on, your plans. The Two of Wands is in reverse. So you're not being, how they say, open with it. Like, you're being open. Let's just say you're on social media or something like that, and you're taking pictures after the situation may happen, perhaps. You're just kind of going with the flow, just living your everyday Leo little life. You are in celebrating, okay? Some of y'all are working a little bit hard. You may have gotten a new job that you may not be telling somebody about. For some of y'all, what's Eight of Pentacles? Yeah. What's the Eight of Pentacles in the Wands? Yeah, it's like you're protecting. Yeah. You're protecting something because you may not want to give to this. Give to them. Okay? Maybe this is a person that may borrow money. You may be over that. Okay? Because the Six of Pentacles is in reverse and the Nine of Wands is letting me know. Thank you, Quinn. Hello, Quinn. Thank you for the sprinkles. It's letting me know, Leo, that, like, with the Hierophant, like, what's the Hierophant in reverse? The Page of Pentacles. Okay, so here's the thing. You have a very grounded demeanor. Some of y'all with the star energy could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with the earth sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, okay? With the Magician, could be an Aries as well. Here's the thing. The Seven of Swords is like deceit, lies. Now, but it's clarified by the Two of Wands. So it looks like somebody may be trying to pounce on you because y'all are lying. So y'all know what pouncing means. That means find something about you, discover something, be at the same place at the same time where you are, but it's like they don't know where to be because maybe you're not being open with them, okay? Maybe you are starting over. This could be with a job. Like maybe you switched off and you got a new job, and maybe you ain't telling nobody because you don't want to give to anybody. Okay, if you got people that always asking you for money or something like that, for some of y'all, maybe some of y'all start working on your own. Seven of Pentacles. You could have started a new job. Okay, you're no longer working at that company anymore, and you could be not trying to give your 2 weeks notice in for some of y'all. There's something sneaky here. Give me something on the Seven of Swords. What is going on? Who is being sneaky with the lions? Okay. This Knight of Cups. Untold story. I'm reversed. Okay. Somebody feels like they could. Yeah. Somebody feels like that they can approach you. This could be a lover. This could be a friend. This could be somebody that you had very good emotional feelings with. Well, untold story in reverse. You think it's over, but they think it's still going on. It's like property here. Somebody could be properly you. Is that a word? Okay, human property. They can still be claiming you in some way. Okay. You, on the other hand, you stop believing in this connection. But the crazy thing about it with you stop believing in it with the 3 of Wands. Some of y'all took like a step not back, but all the way back. And here they come with their Knight of Cups. Okay, here this person comes. Why do they feel that way? On the untold story in reverse of the Leos, feeling like y'all can work through it with the 10 of Wands. Why is the 10 of Wands here? The Emperor. Oh yeah, somebody feel like Aries energy. Feel like y'all can work through it. How do you feel? How do you feel? Okay. How do you feel? How does Leo feel about this situation? Because you could be just starting a new job, doing your own thing. High Priestess in reverse. How did Leo feel? Yeah. You is not with it. You could have been just a High Priestess in reverse. You made it clear, okay, that there's no cooperation, there's no working. With this me and you could have even said that to this person. It didn't go all the way up to level 12. They saw your lips moving, but it didn't register that, they didn't get the memo, basically. No. They still feel like they have a possibility with you. That could be like a distance between, or you could have kept your distance, or you are definitely avoiding this person. I'm just going to let you know, Leo, you guys are definitely avoiding. Why? I'd like to know why. Give me on the 3 of Wands. Why y'all avoiding this person? Oh, okay. Judgment. Because you said what you said. There's no need to say anything more. What caused all this? Because it seems like y'all got an attitude about this situation. What caused all this? What caused all this? Indecision in their past life trauma. That's what caused it all. What's their past life trauma? Let's get into it. Because I'm nosy. Indecision. They couldn't make a decision in their past life trauma. I just love that. What's the past life trauma for whoever the Leos are dealing with? Keep repeating the lesson and playing games. This person keeps repeating the lesson with friend zone. You could be having somebody that loves playing games. Like, won't take anything serious. Okay. Have a problem with connections when it comes to being committal, perhaps. Okay. Not taking accountability. This is that type of energy, Leo. And I think some of y'all have really fed up with this situation, dealing with this person. Especially with the Hierophant in reverse. It's like there's no commitment, there's no soul, there's no input. Like y'all are really done with dealing with a particular person. That could also, the Hierophant in reverse could be like a job as well. Maybe you've been investing in a job that has not been lucrative for you. You don't find happiness. Maybe you've been promised bonuses that you definitely, it's giving me heavy promises that has never been kept, has never been tended to, and that's what happens when you don't tend to avoid it. It seems to scissor out, and it seems like y'all have definitely scissored the hell out, okay? What else does Leo need to know? What else does Leo need to know? You have the Chariot, Cancer energy. The Magician. The Star. Some of y'all could be in the public eye, okay? Some of y'all could have Aquarius in your chart, okay? Some of y'all could have Aries in your chart as well. This will be a good sign, Cancer in your chart as well. Some of y'all may be getting a new car, by the way. Congratulations, okay? Or traveling somewhere with the Five of Cups, or have been traveling, maybe travel for a living, take up residence. Okay, there's a change that's coming, Scorpio energy. Okay, a very positive change, a happy change with the Nine of Cups. It's something you could have been manifesting for. Okay, you could have been actually doing the work. Meet someone, a magician. Yeah, you've been. I'm hearing. I'm working hard for it. It's like a goal. Okay, it's like something that you've definitely been healing through. It's something you possibly can heal through as well. Okay. Now you are definitely being strategic. Okay, with the star energy. Why is the seven of swords in reverse? This person just wants to take over your reading. It's pissing me off. Here's about the person earlier. Y'all morals and values don't match. Okay? Yeah, that could be chemistry, but there's something about morals and values that don't match up. Okay? At the end of the day. And that's probably why you close that out and start manifesting something else. Okay? Yeah, Tower. I was right. Now, they don't want you. I mean, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, their energy is strong. Yeah. Some of y'all have start manifesting your own relationship one with one, or you have a relationship coming, or you're in a Two of Cups connection. And that could be another thing that you could be keeping low key, you know, a little sugar thing. Because it fell on Nine of Cups, okay? Y'all with the world, okay? Y'all could be meeting this person online, and it's going to definitely change your life. This is like not what you're used to dating in the past. Hello. Yeah, this is not what you're used to dating in the past. It seems like the value in morals is very important. I mean, it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. They think that because you have a little chemistry, a little hot on here, that's supposed to make everything all right. But I think you've learned that lesson with a spiritual lesson is out. Hello. Welcome in, y'all. I'm just on Leo, okay? And you do have a Two of Cup with Sagittarius energy. This person could have Sagittarius. This could be a Scorpio as well. This could, you know, that's coming in. Pisces energy that's coming in for you guys, Leo. Okay? But the good thing about it, you're pushing forward and you're really comfortable with your decision. Okay? I like that. You're pushing forward and you're really comfortable with your decisions when it comes to love. Like you're certain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are that are Leos. They're kind of really certain. Hello, Leo. They're kind of really certain about what they really want. You know what I'm saying? And what they don't want. One thing I can tell y'all, y'all do get impatient. There's an impatient tolerance level with Leos. I'm just now learning that. Like, y'all could take only so much before y'all, the cutoff game be serious. But overall, there's a loving heart somewhere. You just, you know. Let's check on the money, Leos. Happy birthday to my Leos once again. This is the fire signs reading. We're starting with Leos. Let's check on your money. Let's see. Let's do money really quick. Because normally when I do singles with you guys, I do the money check-in. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for hitting the like button ahead of time. It is well appreciated. If you have not subscribed, okay? Please read if I'm pregnant or not. Should you go see an OBGYN for that? Look, I mean, when people be asking medical questions, which I don't do, I be thinking, like, that's out of my lane. Like, you should go see an OBGYN for that. You should never trust somebody that's not a specialist with your mental and medical health. Hello, Leon. Thank you. Okay. Y'all know that. Okay, then, Jesus King, why are you in here then? I'm confused. Are you lost? I think he's lost, y'all. Because, I mean, did nobody ask him to come? He just, I mean, I'm going to shut up on that. I'm going to shut, like, didn't no, I mean, are you lost, baby? Love and light. I mean, I don't know. Do you like to be in other people's business? I mean, I'm confused. Baby, look, hold on. Let me go ahead and let you go where you need to go. Obviously you didn't know, you don't know the thing about minding your own business, you know? Like, that's a Karen. That Jesus King is a Karen. I actually watched that movie the other day. Like, Karen was always in other people's business. Like, what nobody bothering her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what nobody, parking up her tree. Baby, I am not an OBGYN, sweetie. Go see a doctor. Yeah, I am not an OBGYN. I am not a lawyer. Go see a doctor, okay? And I am not what they call a pastor, preacher, anything like that. Like, why y'all bothering me? I ain't doing nothing but sharing love and light. Okay, so Leo, this is crazy. That's weird. Like, when nobody bothering him. Let's get into your money. He just had to stop by and give his opinion. Those are Karens. Those are Karen. Now I know when my son be talking about mama, that's a Karen. I have to watch the movie to find out what he meant. Now I know that. Now I know what Karens are. I didn't know what Karens was at first until I seen the movie. A white lady that's always in other people's business, reporting in other people's lane. Karens. That's what they are. Okay. So, you got faith. Here's the thing. Something could not have been a wish for, okay? Maybe you, give me some on that, reverse perspective. Okay, so you could have had an idea. Let's just say you had an idea, you're working at a job, okay? And you have faith. This could be with creativity. I don't know what you do for work. Let's get into that because talent is definitely here, okay? Yeah. This could be past a long talent. Let's say generation after generation, you've had a talent. Let's say your great-grandfather had the talent. Ancestral. That's what this could be. This could be ancestral talent. Okay? Some of y'all may work in the office as well, okay? Somewhere, either from home or you can possibly do an office job. I'm also seeing overall job. But perfection, child, and marketing, okay? You could be a marketer, investor as well, okay, with magical. Whatever this talent that you have, it's working for you, or it will be working for you. Or if you are definitely getting into like marketing, internet, AI, okay, social media, things like that, is definitely working for you. It's gonna work for you, okay? Things don't always have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Necessarily. Hi, good night. I'm doing fine. How are you? Things don't necessarily have to be perfect. Give me more on what's coming in. Some of y'all are parents as well. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all are parents, or it's something about kids, okay? Setback in reverse, okay? Authority in reverse, okay? Maybe you're at that position that you don't want to work a 9 to 5, okay? Maybe you're in that position that you want to work for yourself, on your own business, your own established. Do like I do. You'll be able to live your life and make your money and then work at 9 o'clock at night if you choose. It's something about you having leeway, okay? Or you're doing something that you focusly love. This could be in an office setting as well, okay? Worker working with, yeah, it's gonna take off. It's giving me purpose. Like, this could be your purpose. This could be your long life purpose. It's like, but you're gonna be free with authority in reverse and setback in reverse. What that's telling me is some of y'all are getting a purpose shift. If you're already in your purpose, good. Okay? How's the money looking if they're already in their purpose? Unexpected. It's looking good. It's good. It's going as expected. You know what I'm saying? No shifts. Now, you could have a little talk of the town if you work in the office. Not for all of y'all. If you're in the office, you work around other people, you got co-workers and stuff like that. You know, you have a lot of talk of the town. But overall, people are going to start seeing your perspective. It's something about a perspective. It's how you look at things, okay? Let's see. Leo. Change flipped over, okay? I'm going to accept that for what that was. Change, okay? Some of y'all could be changing from the office position and going into your own field. Some of y'all could be taking a promotion. Whatever it is, it looks like your money should look great. What's the change? Some of y'all could be changing positions. Blessings, okay? So this may be a blessing. You could be getting transferred or switching contracts. It's giving me like heavy contractor work as well. Okay, at the end of the day, it's giving me heavy. Like, so overall, the way your money is looking, it's looking very prosperous. It's blessed, okay? It's highly favored. You could be changing your perspective. Give me on changing your perspective, or you're gonna change your perspective. Okay, give me something on that, Spirit. When it comes to whatever you have to change when it comes to perspective, it definitely is what's gonna healing. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's gonna make your money flow. Okay, it's gonna be different for all of y'all, but so far, money looks good for y'all. Consistent, magical. Okay. Some of y'all get out in nature if you're creative, okay? Or you like the nature and you're having faith. And yes, you're using your talents with no setbacks. Okay, I like that. But just don't make sure everything is you're not looking at perfection, okay? Let me go ahead and do this. I can eliminate all of this. There we go. Okay. Okay. Because I got a bunch of Karens. And the Karens are out tonight. Okay? So we're going to do it like that. Okay, so let's get into it. Who's next? That's what I got for Leos. Aries. Let's get into Aries. Because we got a bunch of Karens tonight, and I can't take it. Look, I can't take it. I've been fighting the sun all day. I can't take the Karens. Not tonight. Man or female, I just can't take them tonight. Pushing their thoughts and religion on me, I can't. Not tonight. Look, not tonight. Okay. Their thoughts and their feelings. Projecting as hard as they do. I can't take it tonight. Not tonight. Not the Karens. So, okay. Aries. Let's see. What does Aries need to know? Welcome in, Aries. Thank you for being here. I know what is going on. Baby, the Karens are out. They are fine. They're out. They ain't bothering me. They're not bothering me. The Karens are out tonight. They're in bed. They're lonely. They're patting their cat. Even the cat don't like them. They're the Karens, baby. I'm just happy I can finally use the word because I've seen the movie. Because my son, my oldest one, uses it all the time. And he's like, Mom, they're just being a Karen. And I'm like, oh, what's a Karen? And he says it all the time. But now, after seeing the movie, I know what it is. I can identify what a Karen is. Okay, Aries, let's get into it. Please hit the like button, Aries, okay? Thank you for being here. If you see it later, hype up the live if it resonates. And if it don't, take what resonates and leave the rest. Flip it, switch it, get in where you fit in or as well. Let's see what Aries needs to know. Yeah, you got to see that movie. You got to see it. That lady was nosy. Oh my God, she had me dying. It's a comedy, okay? Like, it's funny as hell. That was one nosy little heifer, okay? She was in the whole neighborhood's business when nobody bothering her at all, okay? It's got one part. I'm sorry, Aries, hold on. I just got to say this part because it's so funny. It's got one part. This lady was walking her dog, and she just happens to be pretending. Keep in mind, she was pretending like she was watering her grass in the front, and the lady was walking her dog. The neighbor was outside, and she walked all the way over to the neighbor's house, project on that lady that was walking her dog. And I swear to God, that lady was not doing nothing but walking her dog and minding her own damn business. And before we knew it, they had a township meeting, which, who was there? The lady that was walking the dog. And baby, before we knew it, this lady with this woman had all kinds of chaos at the town hall meeting. I'm telling you, it was hilarious, okay? This lady was sleeping with the neighbor, and it was all projection. They knew, this lady didn't know nothing about the lady she was talking about. But just because she had been watching them and all up in this lady's business, baby, she had the whole neighborhood about this lady in an uproar. I'm telling you, it was crazy. I was on the floor dying. People was thinking this lady was sleeping with the husband, and it was just a whole big projected myth. And I say that to say that's why I call the trolls the Karens, because they know nothing about us. Just because we have cars, it's just, they know nothing about our life, and they're bored because obviously she was in her front yard bored. She really didn't have a life of her own, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? That people don't have motion, but that's where the world comes to. It is. That's why I don't, like, outside of this, I don't be on social media like that, because I have a life. I try to uplift myself and read and pour into myself as much as possible, knowing that people out there in the world don't have a life. They don't. They don't. And, instead of spreading love and light, they spread, what I'm saying, projections and what they think they know and what they assume. And they don't know you from any lineup from cat, mouse, or frag, But it's sad. Yeah, like, people really don't have a life. And I noticed that, I really do. Like, I know that people watch us for clarity. And, that's a good reason to watch us. But, the ones that just stroll and say mean stuff, like, I know I would rather be doing other things. Like, that's a Karen mode, And that's the reason why I don't participate in certain organizations now, because they push it down your throat. You know what I'm saying? At least with spirituality and tarot, we don't force you. It's love and light. Like, it's a free will. We tell you take what resonates and don't, and we do. Our readings are for entertainment purposes only. It's not a pressure, but it is a love and light situation. We do teach love and companionship and accountability, And that's something that they might not get where they are or around their environment, to where they are just so angry, because you got something's got to be wrong with you. I feel like if you are just that mean, you know what I'm saying, or you just that intrusive, that means you don't have a life. That's just kind of how I feel. But it's sad. I feel sorry for them, but anyhow. Okay, so Aries, you got the Nine of Pentacles, you got the Four Pentacles in reverse, and you have the Hangman. So you guys could be, yeah, like I said, love and light, fancy free. I mean, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is, living life. Woo! You could be having King of Swords. It's a boss figure, okay? Somebody of authority, okay? Let's talk about who this person and why they male figure, okay? They keeping quiet because they being sneaky. If this is a boss, and yeah, this could be somebody you walked away from. Masculine energy, LGBT, this could have been your husband, man or woman. There's somebody, Gemini, Aquarius energy, there's somebody's being really sneaky. Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they magic ain't magicking. Like, it's not magically delicious. Okay, it's not magicking. Okay, and normally it does not work because you've let go. Okay, it's kind of like you let go. So I mean, nothing that person can possibly do at this point, whether it's putting you in a jar, and that's what a lot of people don't tell you. Like, you gotta be like under a lot of stress for magic to even be worked. But if you're like a loving light, which it seems like you are, you're kind of fancy free, life is going on, life is not lifing. I mean, that's the whole point of the magic not working, because I mean, you'll come to a point in your life where you're going to realize you can't control anything. God controls everything, and there's no need to worry about it anyway, kind of like energy I'm getting from you guys. So this person could have been very deceptive. Give me more energy on this person for my Aries. This person could have been a little bit more deceptive. And you're just like, there could have been an age difference as well. A very immature difference as well. Yeah. Yeah. Stuck in the past in reverse. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Because the Nine of Pentacles is out here. This person could be wondering if you are alone. They could think that they're your soulmate. But the thing about it is, you're like so fancy free, Aries. I'm liking the energy. I'm loving the energy, because normally there's some drama going on. But I realize tonight is kind of, you know what I'm saying? I love it. It's kind of, because stuck in the past is in reverse. I like that. So you're kind of could be doing your, your long thing, your alone thing. I like, that you're not holding on to any grudges. You could be just kind of emotionally pouring into yourself and just not giving to anybody else. And this could have that person a little bit disturbed, okay? Give me more on this King of Swords, man or female. Yeah, somebody could, yeah, okay. Okay. The more unbothered you are, Aries, the more somebody's in their feelings. Post ting ting. And this kind of person could be playing victim, but you know what I say on our channel. We're not victims. We are survivors, okay? We just learn lessons. And the more I'm bothered, because that's how I feel right now. I feel like I can kind of bathe in your energy right now. Which I was already feeling this way, besides the heat today was kicking my butt in Texas. I mean, this heat is hot here, okay? But I'm just feeling like, yeah. I'll be back towards you when I get right. Your warmth radiates my soul. Okay, so this person has some uncut feelings. It says, my higher self is with you every single day. But it's the Seven of Swords here, so they might not be in their higher self energy. Mm-mm. They're not. Give me someone the Seven of Swords. They're not in their higher self energy. Whoever this is, Aries. So if you're wondering if this person has changed, no. Stability in reverse. See what I'm saying? No. They still haven't mastered the spiritual lesson. This could be like with playing victim. This could be somebody that always listens to somebody, somebody that depends on somebody. This could be a homosexual as well. And for those that don't know what a homosexual is, this is a man or woman that never owned their own, always grouped up with somebody else, particular another female under another man, something like that, never owned no apartment or anything like that. You know, they've always had to clout chase somebody else's home, car, dream, things of that nature. Homosexual. And they still may not be stable. Like they could have moved out your house to go move with somebody else. Or they could have moved out your house to go move with their mama or daddy. Or they could have moved out your house. And not saying that we never have to depend on people, because I depend on people a lot for a short period of time, and then I went out and got on my own. Okay, but no, that's not what this is. This is somebody that never really paid mortgage or rent anywhere on their own and know how to be solo responsible. This is an irresponsible. Stable in reverse. This person's very irresponsible. Could be financially irresponsible, mentally irresponsible, sexually irresponsible. It's just something's not stable about whoever this is. And with hiding your feelings, this can go as far as the mental, especially if they did something to you with the Seven of Swords and they're playing victim areas. Yeah. Or it's you. Take what resonates. Always got to throw that in there. Yeah, Three of Swords. So you could be at this point healing. I mean, yeah, you got a lot of burdens. You probably got a lot of responsibilities like everybody does. Life be lifing. But overall, you're taking it and striving. You are single. And this in peaceful. I like that. I do feel that peaceful energy. And you could be going to calmer waters and just staying out the way with the hangman. What's the hangman? I mean, honestly, the hangman is the star energy. You could be realizing with the Empress energy, man or female, okay, there's no gender in tarot with the Seven of Wands, that you will always have to keep your guard up with this person, because the clarity and the responsibility and the accountability with the Empress sideways, they will never have. Like, this is not somebody that you can sit there and talk to and everybody carry their own load and apologize. Absolutely. This, absolutely not. Okay? Why is the Empress in reverse? Yeah, it's giving me very hard. Right. This is somebody that would definitely make excuses. I was right. So this was somebody who would definitely make excuses with victim. Duh. Okay? What's the outcome and what do they want? What's the outcome for Aries and what do I want? You got Nine of Cups in reverse to the Eight of Pentacles in reverse to the Two of Cups. Nine of Cups. After a hard defeat, because obviously they're paying victim, so they already know they're defeated. This person actually wants to offer you something with the moon behind the scenes. Why is the moon here? Wands the Hermit here, Virgo energy, Sagittarius energy. Could be another fire sign. Behind the scenes, I'm not even gonna lie, as they play victim, and this is so immature of whoever energy this is with the judgment. They on a kiss cool want to make up with you, but it feels like childish. I understand that. That's number one. It feels like they don't know what to do. So, in order for them to be satisfied or clear, they rather hold back their feelings and be in turmoil. Okay, and this Aries is kind of like a personal problem. I don't mean to sound mean, but even if you do talk to this person, they're gonna give you excuses. So this is not one of those intelligent, emotional, intelligent people that you can really kind of talk to, and that's sad because I mean I feel like you could really get a lot out of this conversation. Okay, especially with them playing victim, you're not gonna get too much out of this conversation. So pointless of you talking to them is kind of pointless. But the sad thing about it is they want to talk. Because whoever this is in the King of Swords energy. And see, the King of Swords is logical, but I feel like this person is logically delusional in their own way. Like some part of the story maybe they could have made up, or you know how people make things up normally because they don't want to take accountability of certain things. You know, it happens. It happens. Let me change the deck. Let's see what else comes out for Aries. That person was very draining, and that's probably how you feel. Drained. I know somebody like that. Like, I talked to him, it's draining because, like, it's not really a conversation. Kind of like, it's like talking to a child that doesn't say anything, you know? That can be nerve-wracking. So I just stopped talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop talking. I mean, there's nothing else to say. What else for Aries? You know, and that's probably how you feel like, I know what to say. Five of Pentacles. Okay. You can feel like something you lost and it wasn't your choice. Why do I feel like I am talking to... hold on. This could be a married couple or two people that really not talking to each other. Yeah, now that Queen of Swords is out. That could be you. That could still be them and their feminine energy. Okay, because you can't forget. And the Page of Swords is out. Who's watching who? Aries, somebody could be watching you with the Temperance. Okay, Sagittarius energy. Or they could have it in that chart. Or you do. You could have been rejected in the past, present, future. Take what resonates. Yeah, it's like you're cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the attitude to have. I mean, we all been rejected. So with that being said, it's like, but watch your guard up, okay? So now you've been rejected and your guard could be up. So this is how I look at it. Ace of Wands. Okay. So now you're into protecting what you have designed, you have made, okay? Now this is how I look at it. If this is like a romantic, because Pentacles is out, so this could be something tangible. You're not trying to lose your job. You're not trying to lose your house. You're not trying to lose something that could be tangible with you, okay? With the Three of Pentacles, you really actually want to collaborate. This could even be your money. This could be what you've done, your foundation, okay? This could be something that you could have been creatively working on. It's something that you're choosing not to lose. Okay? Or this could be a connection as well. Somebody you've poured in, and that could be a wish fulfillment. But there's a guard here. It's like some you could be trying to protect something, and that's what I need to know. Why is there protection? Because I honestly feel if you was not chosen, then why do you have to pull your guard up? Like you could be out of the way. And it took me a while to understand that. Like, why do I get mad at somebody that didn't choose me? That's like the rejection is protection. So if you are upset, I'm driving back home from Austin, but checking in. Oh, be careful, be safe, Quinn. If you are upset about somebody that didn't choose you, you shouldn't be. You should be grateful. You learn to be grateful over the small things, like not being chosen. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe that person was going down a path, who knows, that you didn't need to go down, okay? What's the Ace of Wands? It could be many reasons why. That's how I look at it, Aries, right? Yeah. Some of y'all are really in that kumbaya stage and you're kind of focusing on your healing. Some of y'all have healed with the Three of Swords in reverse. And that's like your wish to kind of heal a certain situation, balance it out. But the healing starts with you, especially if they walked away from you and they rejected you. Take what resonates. If you did the rejection, cool. If you were the one that was rejected, cool. But the whole point of it don't matter which side of the sword you own, healing is needed. But if you did the rejection, you can't be playing victim when you've already made your choice with the Lovers in reverse. Or if you were rejected, you can't feel a certain kind of way because maybe you overgave, something you did, and it just, the party wasn't jumping like it used to. Let it burn. And it's going to take you some maturity to understand that, because I know it took me some maturity to understand that. Okay? That's that grown woman that nobody knows about. Grown woman, grown man shit that nobody knows about. You know? So if you were the one rejected, you shouldn't have your guard up. And I hope, give me on this Nine of Wands. You shouldn't, anybody that was rejected, you're definitely reading my ex. Yeah, like, if you were the rejected one, you shouldn't have your guard up. That's crazy. Like, I mean, heal and love and light whoever that rejected you and go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Cool. And I feel like, yeah, chemistry. Here we back on this chemistry stuff. Intuition. Some of y'all are tapped in. Very intuitive. Influence. Passion. You know, fire signs. We are on the fire signs. I know it gets fiery, okay? Especially with chemistry and passion. I get it. I get it. Give me, before I say what I gotta say, give me on influence and intuitive. Okay, so this is a couple. Why y'all, I got, because one person wants to start over. Who wants to start over? One person wants to start over and see who wants to start over with influence. The heart is not. With judgment. Okay, now, see, here's the thing, Aries. With chemistry here, Ten of Cups here, the Hierophant, that could be a contract, spiritual contract, or a marriage. Take or resonate. It can also be a contract between you, an agreement, you and this lady, man or female, because there's two people out here. Long term, long relationship, very thorough. Okay, Gemini energy, air energy, but ain't no air talking. Ain't nothing being said though. Okay, the Hermit ain't came out here, but why do I feel like nobody's saying anything? Everybody has their sword up. Like one person's afraid and the next person don't want to be bothered. That's what I'm getting. I don't know, you like in the love and light energy, Aries, and it's like the other person got their sword up, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell do they have their sword up. You know what I'm saying? Especially because it don't seem, where does Aries sit in this point? Because it don't seem like you're bothering anybody, okay? Which Page of Swords is out here? Like, this person could be watching, staring, stalking, trolling. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even got to that part yet because y'all stories are always interesting. So I kind of like taking my time with y'all because it can do a twist. And yeah, you got the Eight of Cups and the Fool. Okay. Is it that they want Aries to take a leap of faith toward them? Addictions. And this came out in your reading yesterday. Yeah. Now, this could be addictive patterns. This could be addictive with the Hierophant. Now I get it. Religion. This came out in your reading yesterday. This could be belief systems as well. This could be a contract. But this can be drugs, sex, and alcohol. Okay? Give me more. Because I was trying to figure out, like, this could even be a belief system and excuses. Yeah. And see, like, there's too many excuses. And this could be the reason why that there's no communication, but you got something to say. You know what I'm saying? It's like you both have something to say. But if you're the feminine Aries, I can see you sitting on your throne, which I see that, and you're like, If you're the masculine Aries, ego and pride is definitely in the way, and I can see you saying, you know what I'm saying? Either way it go, it's ego and pride. Now I will give y'all that. It is definitely ego and pride. Nobody wants to make a move. There could be a little fear with the Fool out here as well. Okay, but at the end of the day, there shouldn't be any swords up. So if you are feeling a certain kind of way about whoever this person is, I would suggest you not, because if you're loving and enlightened and you're the one that was rejected, like, you shouldn't feel a certain kind of way. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no kind of way, Yeah, walk away, hard to get. Somebody could feel like you could be playing hard to get, like you walked away, and they could still be holding on to you as well. But you was rejected. So, I mean, I don't get it. It's like I'm missing something. It's like I'm missing something. Like, I don't get it. Like, no means no. So you took the no. What's the Five of Pentacles? There goes the influence. So drugs, alcohol, family, other people, status could have influenced this person to walk away. Okay, what's the Five of Pentacles? Penis and twat could have influenced them to walk away. What else? Them being Irresponsible could convince them to walk away. What else? Want to be a player, dog, or woof. Lessons. Addiction. I'm telling you. Somebody smoke, drink, shoot up, something. I'm telling you. Their mind is, this is somebody, and I'm going to say it again, that obviously don't have the mental capacity to think on their own. If it ain't, I'm going to say it again. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody don't have the mental capacity with addictions out of two different cards to think on their own, Aries. Whether it's drugs, alcohol, or sex, they mama, daddy, sister, cousin, or influenced by money, social media. I don't give a damn because the page is here. Something influences this person. This person don't have no real drive to be creative. Like, it's like their whole solar plex chakra is out of order. This is irritating because I don't see how you could be that way. Like, I've been a boss at the age of 10, not because I wanted to be, because that was installed in me. Even in middle school, like, I grew up picking out my own clothes, giving my own pizzazz, doing my own thing. I was always a leader and never a follower, and it seems like this person is a follower to my heart. Can't do it. Okay, Aries, that's what I got for you. Can't do it. It's something always, either it's a flat ass or some big boobies, or it's drugs, or it's party, or it's money, or it's something always influencing this person to where they can't mentally think on their own. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. That's sad. That's sad there. Make you say, think about it. That's sad. That's crazy. Something's always gonna influence this person to where they can't have a epiphany or awakening. They always gonna be eyes wide shut. And you know what? I don't wish that on this, whoever this is. I just wish that they wake up. You know what I'm saying? Because the way social media and the way politics and the way religions and the way people are these days, you gotta have a mind of your own. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know when enough is enough. And then if you talking about drugs and alcohol, that's even worse. So not only do you not make decisions, but you intoxicate yourself on top of it. I drink lightly due to that one reason, because I don't want nobody, or I don't want to be influenced. I don't want to blame it on the alcohol, even though I love that song. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. But I don't want to blame it on that. I want to be sober enough to make my own decisions, just due to the people, the world, the way society is, political is, religion is. I just want to be able to make my own decision, if you know what I mean. So yeah, like, whoever this is always going to be guided by something. And unfortunately, it's not the right thing. It's not the right thing. So if you wasn't chose, shit, good for you. Good for you. Honey, girl, no. Girl, no. Nope. No. Let's do your money, Aries. We done with that. Whatever that was. Let's do your money. We done with that. Whatever that was. Some of y'all have came back from a healthy setback. Maybe, money was funny, but you're coming back from that, which is good, okay? Hours could have been shut. Things could have, and it wasn't easy to come back from. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all could be making healthier choices, not settling, doing things differently. Mishaps, you've had some setbacks, okay? Like I said, you could be coming back from that, okay? Yeah, you could be coming back from that, okay? So I do see if you've had some setbacks, if you've had some mishaps, if you've had some settling for certain jobs or certain amount that you're making. If you, yeah, monitoring your cash flow. You could be now setting things on the side, like a savings account or investment for your future for comfort. And the universe is definitely showing you how to do that Rock IRA and making sure your future is bright. You know what I'm saying? Because I was telling a friend of mine about that doing class, for those of us that don't have a 401k. And I've never worked for government jobs to where are jobs that I can invest into things, but I can still get an IRA and I can start investing in my future, and stuff like that. I'm not a banker. I had to talk to one, somebody that was really good in that and do my research and stuff like that. So there is benefits that you can actually invest into that you will still come out on top and not have a 401k. Okay, that bang for your buck. And yeah, and it will be damage control. So maybe that's what you're looking into or you should look into, okay? And you're being more composed and more responsible with your money with how to say guidance, which is good, okay? Because there's some miscellaneous setbacks you guys could have went through. But overall, I see, Mother Gaia, the earth, the universe is definitely working with you guys to get back on track and your money back flowing, and you're not going to settle for just making mistakes or settle for certain things. You're actually going for what you want, and that is positive, and that's going to bring you some glorious windfall of money. Okay? That's what I got for Aries. Who that shit made me? I'm like, what the hell? Yes. Woo! At least it wasn't like yesterday, because yesterday was a clusterfuck mess. But it kind of tipped away a little bit, but I finally got it. Because I was going to keep digging until I got it, okay? If I had to pull out another deck, a girl will. Sagittarius, let's get into it. And I'm doing it while I'm a little drained, so that's another reason why. Because any other time, I'd have been all over that. But I've had a little time, and y'all know I love tarot, and I love doing it, and I love being here with you guys. And baby, I'm going to let Spirit God use me what I can so y'all can, how they say, know the tea and the information, okay? Appreciate the reading. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, somebody's heavily influenced, okay? Heavily. Like, and honestly, no tea, no shade. That is addicting because it's addicting behavior. That's what it is. Because y'all know I take psychology, and it is a such thing as addicting behavior. Like, this could be somebody that maybe was an addict, and now they stop doing that, and now they're addicted to food, and it can go down the Richter scale. You know what I'm saying? Addiction is quite common in people. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's quite common in people. I remember, because I had to break something. My mom told me, my grandmother told me, let her rest in peace. She's my angel, okay? But I had to break that. She told me when you are not active, I hope we're all 18 above, but active means, pumping, humping. Y'all know what that means, sexually active. She used to tell me when the time that she didn't do it, she would eat chocolate. So because now I'm not active, I eat a lot of chocolate. And I had to stop that. I'm like, damn, my hips are already wide. I'm like, hold on. Let me stop that. So addictive behavior can go as far as you are a kid as well. And remembering what you see, like it's really a rotation. Like you can really, really, really find yourself picking up habits, and it can be addicting. So that could mean, and it's true. It's called addictive behavior. You hang around the wrong crowd or the right crowd, but something can rub off on you. And how they say, normally the bad rubs off on the good. The good never rubs off on the bad. So, yeah. Okay, Sag, so let's get into you. Sagittarius, what does my Sag need to know? You have the moon. Pisces, Cancer energy. Somebody works a lot. What's the Five of Wands? You could be working a lot. You could also have insomnia. You could be having a hard time sleeping. Especially at night, of course. You can also be fighting with family. That's the moon. Tower, yeah. What's the Tower? Whoever you had a dispute with, this could be family or something like family, or it could be over money. It could also be over the inheritance as well. You're going to find peace in that. That's not for everybody. What's the moon? And what's Gemini, Scorpio energy, Taurus energy as well, Pisces, Cancer energy as well. And here you are, Queen of Wands to the Lovers. And what's your choice, Sagittarius? The Ace of Wands. Sideways. Why is the Ace of Wands sideways? The World. You can be satisfied right now trying to find an opportunity online. That means you could be either trying a job online, a relationship online. It's something about being online with the world. Or you could see somebody as a wish fulfillment online. Star. You could be thinking about healing something. Okay, so you could be online, okay? I don't know. Minding your business. We ain't going to get into that. But with the world, there could be something that had closed out. And you could be online and somebody's thinking about. But here's the thing. They want to hear something with you. The Tower. Why is the Tower here again? They could be watching you online if you have online presence. Why is the Tower? Settling. Anxiety. Somebody feels like, hold on. Somebody feels like, here's the thing, Sagittarius. Somebody you could have had conflict with. It could have been over money. It could have been family, friends, or whatever. And this is online. They see you going for your dreams. You're working. You know, you ain't taking no setbacks. You're like, okay, the argument happened. It's over, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to push forward. I'm going to close out this chapter. I'm going to build different opportunities for myself. And I'm just kind of going to be in limbo on what I got going on, okay? But here's the thing. Somebody behind the scenes, okay, that you used to work with, that you chose to just put your girl, boy pants on and go on about your business and kind of, detach. They might be trying to change their mind. Now, here's the thing. Were they attached to this connection in the beginning? Absolutely not. Will walk away sideways. There was some conflict of resolution of why, due to boundaries that you had, maybe y'all had, and that's what started and sparked up this argument with the Five of Wands. But they feel like it's not over with the untold story. What is this energy with the fire signs? People think it is not over. That should be over. The world is here, okay? Yeah, That's over. You realize you can't change this situation. And that's why you put your big girl pants, big boy pants on, and you're moving around. You felt like you gave too much to a situation. Now, my thing to them is things are sideways. If they could be looking side-eyed, maybe they're just not awakening to the fact that this situation is over. Okay, anxiety. I'm trying to figure out with settling. What is settling all about when holding on? Give me more on the settling and holding on situation. Queen of Cups. You may feel like you settled being with this person, and all they did was give you anxiety. Or they could feel like, see, this person got too many sideways cards with the hanging. Thank you, Spirit, because I was about to get highly pissed. They don't know what they want. This is a person, a Sagittarius. I don't know who this is to you, but they really don't know what they want. They don't feel like they want to settle down. Like, and the seventh thing is, it gets in. They get anxiety when they think about being committed. If they thinking about relationship, now they may talk a good game, okay, and that's all they doing is talking. Basically, it looks like, because all the cards are going in sideways. They don't know if they want to be attached to a relationship. So that's probably why you guys, had to walk away or should walk away, or why this chapter is closed, because this person really doesn't know what they want. They don't, confidence ain't there. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. The confidence wasn't there. The determination of a relationship, a long-term relationship, a committed one anyway. I think if you talked about marriage, you make this person have anxiety. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, you could have ran them off in so many ways, but the right way. Okay? But at the end of the day, it bothered this person. If you were really talking about being committed, and was not a committed person, because they had just got their life back and their life straight to whatever they were doing. It's kind of like a baby learning to walk. And you already trying to train that baby to run, and they just learning to walk. Do you see what I'm saying? You got to spoon feed them. Okay? But here's the thing. Don't get in the kitchen if you know it's hot. That's how my mom used to say, it's hot, don't get in the kitchen. It's kind of one of those things. What else does Sagittarius need to know? If they knew you were committing and looking for committing, they shouldn't have walked through your door. They should have left you alone. What else? Star energy, sideways. You could be healing or dealing with Aquarius. With the Hermit. Okay, yeah, you're definitely doing some introspection. Changing some things about you, going within. Trying to figure out what your self-happiness is at this moment. Ten of Cups, okay? Your wish fulfillment. Queen of Cups. Now, see, with the Five of Cups here, with the Queen of Cups. No, the Empress, I'm sorry. Taurus energy. With the Five of Cups, man or female, okay? You could be trying to work with your balance. Y'all, everybody did say that y'all were working a lot. Be careful on burnout as well. Some of y'all could be just trying to, this a feminine energy, man or female. Okay, maybe this could be a masculine and feminine energy reason being because you was the man. You could have gave a lot more than expected to this relationship. Or it could be a feminine, you know what I'm saying? With the Two of Swords. Or you could be in that energy. I'm getting like you in that energy. Some of y'all could be in this energy trying to just survive. Like fight for, your emotion. Like what is your self-happiness and going toward that. But I can truly tell you with this Ten of Cups, you will get it. It's going to take, some time. It seems like you've been through a lot and you're going within. Okay, Virgo energy is here. This could be stability, how you can get things back stable, especially if you just got a relationship. Give me someone to start energy, okay? How you can settle the score when it comes to your finances, okay? In reverse. Why is the star in reverse with the transformation in reverse? Ooh. Talking about restless because you don't see things changing, okay? Here's the thing, you'd be surprised. God is an awesome God and he changed it when he wants to. Ten of Pentacles sideways. This could be financial as well. You probably don't see a financial change, but keep the faith, okay? Once the Hermit. Yeah, keep the faith. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, be logical and keep the faith. I know, like a couple, like was it last month, the month before last? Yeah, the month before last, I was having financial struggles, and I honestly kept the faith. And before I knew it, it was just a week. I started getting clients coming in, getting personal readings, and it was like right when I was just like, oh my God, because see, I have to work at home, and I have a son, and between a certain time and a certain time, in order for me to even work a job, I have to make sure he has care, and it's not that, but by the time I get just a no due to I'm still being in school, that's gonna be just enough to take care of the care, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, overall, God worked it out. And I'm gonna say that to you too. You will find your wish fulfillment. And I'm glad if you're looking within, look within. Don't look at nobody else. Go within. What do you like? You have a Knight of Swords. Yeah. Be logical and go with you. Like, take your time. Okay? What's the rush? Now, you could overthink this with the Eight of Swords. You could overthink this because you could have been through relationships, okay, that did not work out. People did not take accountability as well with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And you always had to overextend, overgive, over nurture something. But here's the thing. You just didn't find your person, your tribe with the Hangman. Yeah, everybody's not like that. You got to find your people and be okay with being alone when you don't, okay? See, that's the whole thing, the settling. As soon as you see the red flag, know when to walk away. Just one. It's all you need. One red flag that is here. That's it. Stable. Some of y'all are just trying to get back on your feet, but that's the lesson. Intuitive. Yeah, that's the lesson. If you know that people try to knock you off your, sometimes it's a complete sentence, especially by you if you're single. Now, if you are together in a relationship, stability is very important, at least for the both of y'all. And you have to just start making decisions that's going to stabilize your situation and your well-being. That's what I do these days. And single is what I need to be to stay stable because everybody's stability is in a different way. And see, emotionally stable is what I look for. Not if you got nice cars, nice houses, da. A lot of people look at stability in all ways. Sometimes it is a nice car, nice house. Not me, okay? I look at stability emotionally stable. Because emotionally stable is going to let me determine in how you save your money, spend your money, and what you put your time and energy in, okay? That's what I look into. But people are different, okay? But at the end of the day, you got to know what you invest in your time, your space, and your money into. And thinking of money, Sagittarius, let's get into it because we know how to do it. Let's talk about money because it looks like stability was on the line. In order to be stable, looks like money was on your mind because the Eight of Swords did go sideways. So that means you thinking about it, okay? I'm talking to some Sagittarius that's trying to be, financially stable as well. Yes, it is. And you're a Cancer. Aren't you a Cancer? So, yeah, Cancer, you know what? Let me tell you something about Cancer. It's the emotional. it's the emotion. Because, we already go-getters. We going to go get the money. That's not the problem. So, finances is never the problem. But it's the emotion, the emotions you got to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the emotion. You got to be your logic up here. Like, what do you spend your time emotionally? What emotionally ticks? Like, do you overspend? Or do you get what's needed? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it plays a big part of if we're with you or not. You know what I'm saying? If you're the one that likes to hold on to your money, you might not be, suitable for a Cancer because a Cancer likes to spend. Sometimes we emotionally spend. But here's the thing. Reason why we're capable of doing that is because we're good hustlers. We know how to go get it. You know what I'm saying? We know we good hustlers, we hard workers, we pour our emotions into whatever we do. Even if we don't like it, we're gonna pour into it. And it's gonna feed us that cash flow back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, equal exchange, reciprocity into our work. And normally we're the ones that have like one, two, three, or four jobs. You know what I'm saying? Or we're the ones that stash some money under the thing for a rainy day or something like that. Like, we're the ones that got cash pockets all over the house, whether it's $10, $20. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're that ones only because we're emotionally. Money is our friend. We love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's not the problem. So that's not the problem. The money situation is not the problem, okay? Because most people look at people for their wealth. Well, a Cancer don't. Because we're used to money. But at the end of the day, we do need that emotional support, that safety, that feel like home. And that's what people lack. They feel like as long as their pocket's fat, they can reel us in. No. We're our pockets flat too. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Like, now what? Now I can truly say if we can get off that chemistry a little bit, which that's gonna take a little bit discipline. I've learned because I have fire in my chart. Okay, but if we can translate that energy into something more profitable, which our work, our job, our craft, creating something, I think we can make it. Okay, and I think we'll be all right. That's one thing I can say about us. People like to come to us and push up on us, and we fall for it because 9 times out of 10, that's that emotional feeling. But if we can take that energy and not let them make it with the breadcrumbing and the dick appeal and the pussy appeal, we'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? We'll be all right. Now I date nothing but ugly people. You know what I'm saying? If you too cute, I'm not messing with you. Like, I have standards now. I have standards now. Like, if you're doing too much, mm-mm. So Sagittarius, some of y'all could be looking for a job or work on stock market or in an office where it has a lot to do with investment, like a banker or something like that. Or you could be waiting to invest into something, okay? Going against the green. Yeah, like, if we can leave that passion alone, we'll be all right. I've left it alone. Like, I'm no longer interested anymore. Yeah, growth. Okay, so Sagittarius, some of y'all could be investing in something, going against the grain, doing something that you normally don't do. Okay, with Gaia here, you could be praying, okay, about this windfall. You're definitely going to get it. If you're waiting on something to grow, the more you heal, the more downloads, the more clarity you will get, more generation curses you will break, and it will definitely change your perspective on how you make money. So Spirit is definitely trying to work with you right now, Sagittarius, to grow whatever it is that you're trying to go abundantly, okay? And you could be growing as well, because we all don't know it all, okay? Paying attention, yeah. So Spirit wants you to clap for the small wins, because those are important. You just got to pay attention to what's important. It's okay to have fun, but balance practicality with reality. Balance your fun time versus your good time. But it seems like, your good time ain't when your money fat, which I get it, because baby, it bees like that sometimes. Some of y'all are definitely working overtime, but you're planning, which is good. And by you planning and writing goals down or investing in things, some of y'all could be a writer as well. So if you are a writer, you are making a good choice, maybe writing a book. Some of y'all do need to write a book. Life is such a testimony for some of y'all. But you're making a good choice to partner up, okay, with someone, or a partnership will partner up. And if you're thinking it's a relationship, for some of y'all, the answer is no, okay? No, y'all don't need to partner up to make anything. Y'all need to pay attention, right? And balance your situation out so you can grow. Write goals down, or you could be a writer. Publish that book, okay, that's been waiting on you to publish it with mainstream here. What's mainstream? Apply for that new job when you've been knowing you need to apply for it. Mainstream. So the angels, the ascended gods are definitely, you could be praying about your finances. I do see a windfall. Confirmation. Go outside, kiss the grass, go hug a tree. Okay, of appreciation. Sometimes you gotta give a what they call it, an offering. Okay, to get things popping. But I do see growth in your finances. Okay, just kind of pay attention. If you know, if you really offer my spiritual people that are Sagittarius, and you affirmations, numbers, omens, butterflies, animals, dragonflies. If you're into that, pay attention, okay? Because Spirit is definitely trying to give you a hint, okay? Well, that's what I got for my fire signs. It has been fun hanging out with y'all. Those could not catch a live, please type up the video and like the video later on. Those did catch a live, cross watchers, you guys were welcome. I love the vibe, okay? We had a good night. We did a late night, and I apologize. This week is going to be like all up and down for everybody. So, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Please hit your notification on all, because you don't know when I'm coming in this week. Because like I said, this week is going back to school. And next week they start school. But same time, same bad channel. I want to wish y'all a good night. Love and night. Peace and harmony. Mwah. And Earth signs is tomorrow, okay? Bye.